He won't make with that, so you we play with the too much. Thank God he ain't find me the music. I feel like a star. They calling me on too much, cause I leveled up. I'm brand new and I feel like a boss. I'm finally a boss. Do it alone so there's no one to cross. Young and was hungry and scared of the dog. Daddy, he gone cause he real like a boss. I spend it all cause I feel like a boss. Down front, we getting some more. You burn that bridge, then you lost. Labels, they calling, I guess I'm a boss. I can never get time cause I'm playing for the spot. Remember all them days we was posted by the block. Brody got paid, he was staying.
Reserve a private gym and enter. Before your friends head upstairs, they will select friends playing on the right side and select your gamer tag. After you equip a ball and your friends have entered, you are ready to play some ball. Get your game together at your My Court or G Courts and set up that winning game.
Underneath, in the post, it's Williamson and Valanciunas. Josh Hart out there with Devontae Graham. And it's Ingram in at the 3. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Up top, Hart, defended by Booker. Ingram outside. Valanciunas trying to free himself up, and he converts the layup. Ingram's got the lead, back up to 10 now for the Pelicans. Booker outside. Here's MP. The shot missing. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Down low. 9 feet out. No good off the back of the rim. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Rejected by Ingram.
With that 7-3. Getting to that shot.
Graham against MP. Now Graham. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
They say that my flow too much, and I got them racks in my pants, and if my walk, my brody don't go too much, and he won't make with that, so you better not talk. We play with the too much, thank God he ain't find me the music. I feel like a star. They calling me on too much, cause I leveled up. I'm brand new and I feel like a boss. I'm finally a boss. Do it alone so there's no one to cross. Young and was hungry and scared of the dog. Daddy, he gone cause he real like a boss. I spend it all cause I feel like a boss. Down front, we getting some more. You burn that bridge, then you lost. Labels, they calling, I guess I'm a boss. I can never get time cause I'm playing for the spot. Remember all them days we was posted by the block. Brody got paid, he was staying with a d***. It's me and him the same, try to range on top. Praying for the block, I was praying for my pops. Still miss touch cause he's all alone. They was staying in my socks, and before he stopped, let a rain gonna drop. For the slide, I don't ever hug it. I don't love dubs, got the blues in my pocket. Before I go broke, man.
Hi, I'm Kyle Speller.
the famous We Love Houston sign just off I-10. We're in Clutch City for our game tonight at the Toyota Center. Welcome. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. MP is out there with Devin Booker, and it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Rockets, manning the backcourt, it's Wall and Green. Then there's Jayshawn Tate, and it's Strus in at the 3. And deep into the season now, Grant, are you noticing any trends that may just become a permanent part of the game?
Well, I mean, of course, B.A., the fast pace of the NBA is here to stay. And players of all positions are continuing to develop deeper range from the three-point.
Now here's Wall. Really played well against New Orleans in his last game. Outside for Green. Pass to Strus. Beyond the arc. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom. Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Here's Şengün. And here is Green. Here's Strus. The three-pointer off the mark. First quarter, just over a minute played. MP finds Booker. Baseline try. That one doesn't drop. So Houston will take it the other way. They went to Phoenix for their last meeting with the Suns. Came out with a victory.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
And so Wall nails them both.
And, you know, Wall himself has said, my jumper is the key thing. Whether in pick and roll or on the break, defenses force him to knock down shots.
MP, the pass to Crowder, and the foul called on John Wall. That's his first foul.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
And you watch Wall shoot the ball. Man, he is consistent with his mechanics.
Yeah, you know, he's got that one motion release, B.A., and gets rid of it pretty quickly. Can still carry your offense in stretches when he needs to.
Now here's Green. A 20-point game for him in the win against New Orleans. Pass to Tate. Clock at 6. And that one is hammered home.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Bridges passes to MP. Puts up a 3. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Wall against MP. And he can't jam it through.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home. That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Tate finds Wall. Here's Şengün. He's covered by Ayton. Back to Wall. Tries again. And it's good on the lay-in.
Unwilling to give up on that particular possession, Wall takes things into his own capable hands there.
MP, the pass to Ayton. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's MP.
2 minutes.
Goes back up. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep converting the easy bucket.
That's good from Ayton. And it's a completely new group for the Rockets. The Suns making a switch here. Ayton hits them both. 1:57 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Robinson. Stolen. And now the Suns fast break. The shot by Johnson, no good. Houston has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Now Nwaba on the wing, Porter. And there's the drive, and then Porter with the dunk.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's Porter. He had 16 in the win against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Here's Garuba, covered by McGee. Here's Robinson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
The first one falls. The Suns making a switch here. Kaminsky's checked in.
At the line for your...
And both free throws good for Robinson. The Suns trailing. To the wing on the left. Johnson finds MP. McGee with it. Picked it out of midair. Pass to Robinson. Inside. With the fadeaway. Garuba, no good. The Suns have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Porter against MP. And doesn't connect. That miss makes him 2 for 5. Here's Martin. And here's Porter. Covered by MP. Porter gets the bucket. Porter's gotten his second bucket.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
McGee passes to MP. Outside Nwaba. Over Johnson. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And that concludes the first quarter of play. And no question, John Wall at his best attacking the rim.
When my jump shot's going, it opens up the floor.
And Grant, over his career, Wall, frankly, hasn't been the most efficient scorer.
Yeah, he really hasn't. I mean, a tremendous playmaker, but his jump shot is pivotal. If he gets that dialed in, it could really help his game.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Rockets. Guys?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
And, you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. They've got Landry Shamet. Frank Kaminsky is out there with Dario Saric. Then it's Cameron Johnson, and it's MP in at the point guard position.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Pelicans got the job done. He picked up 33 points and really caught them by surprise with his performance from deep. He stepped up his game tonight, and you could tell his teammates loved seeing him go to work. Guys?
Yeah, spot on, Allie. He was aggressive in that game. Really took initiative.
He really made an impact, and he'll be looking to repeat that kind of performance again tonight.
Yeah, I agree. They really need him. I mean, they need his energy, and they need his talent on the floor.
Now here's MP. Give him 8 points now. That shot missing. Good work defensively by Brooks. As a Rookie of the Year award winner yourself, Grant, what do you see as the biggest challenge facing today's rookies?
I honestly think with all the information and expectations, the hardest thing for young players today is meeting those expectations. Because of all the great rookies who've come before and gone on and had success right away, that pressure a lot of times can be a lot for a young player entering the league.
Now here's Brooks. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pass to Garuba. Not going to go that time. And Phoenix the other way now. Here's Shamet. Fires in the triple. Shamet's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Timeout called. Houston, they're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Both teams will make substitutions. here in the second quarter of action. Just a hair under 2.5 minutes played.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Here's Ayton. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 3rd assist of the night. Now Wall. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game. Looking to end the drought. Strus with the bucket. He has 6.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Bridges passes to MP.
First half, 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the second. Another one falls for Phoenix.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Now here's Wall. And the big finish by Wall.
So much fun to watch John Wall get tricky with the rock and create for himself. That is special work right there.
Back to MP. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
And the Rockets with possession here. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Poke loose. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Here's Wall. And that one drops for him. Wall's got 8.
Much more efficient this quarter. Feeling more and more confident.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc in the second quarter. MP finds Crowder. Green against Booker. MP, the pass to Booker. Now Bridges. From deep, MP. Tate grabs the board. On the wing, Green. Takes it inside. The kick out to Wall. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got 4 assists in the game.
He's on a roll in this quarter. The defense better be careful.
It's Bridges on the wing. Back to MP. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. MP's got 7 points here in the quarter. Here's Wall. And the big finish by Wall.
Really like Wall's attitude on offense in this game. He's doing everything he can to create points.
So a tie game here as we... We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from John Wall.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Manning the backcourt, it's Wall and Green. Then there's Jayshawn Tate, and it's Şengün in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for Houston right now. He can't get it to go. Well, the Suns shooting efficiently, 50% so far. And while it can hurt you from outside, Devin Booker has a very rounded game with his shot.
Yeah, last few years, Booker has taken more mid-range jumpers. He feels comfortable pulling up from anywhere in the half court. I mean, he's learning to take whatever the defense gives him.
Here's Green, coming off a Suns make. Here's Wall, and Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Here's the break. Here's Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
MP, no good.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving, get something better.
Now here's Green. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Here's Wall. Again, Houston.
I'll tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Crowder finds MP. Shoots from the line, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. MP's got 14 points. Houston has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Time called here. The Rockets decide to talk it over.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise!
Some changes for Phoenix. Kaminsky, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Saric comes in for Crowder. And it's Johnson in for Bridges. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Pass to Brooks. He got a piece of it.
And you know, at his size, Kaminsky should be blocking more shots. I'd like to see this effort every time.
The shot by Johnson, no good. The Rockets have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. And here they go. And the finish on the break with the slam.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Saric against Brooks. And there's the lob.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Here's Booker. Now here's MP. 16 points for him. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. Robinson passes to Brooks. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. On the wing, Porter. Shot clock at 6. Pulls it. And the Rockets tack on 2 more. Phoenix calls timeout.
Our coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Tate's checked in for the Rockets. Nwaba comes in for Brooks. McGee, he's checked in for the Suns. Smith comes in for Saric. Booker, the pass to MP. Back to Booker. MP up top. 1:10 left in the third. Here's McGee. Up and in on the layup.
Boy, for a 7-footer, he's got really good bounce, does JaVale McGee, and doing a nice job working on the glass there.
Porter against MP. Porter. It's hauled in by the Suns. Booker, the pass to MP. 43 seconds left in the third. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Here's Robinson. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Here's Porter. Smith with the rebound. For Phoenix, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Johnson finds MP. Back to Johnson. And here's MP from outside. Kept alive. Lays it up and banks it in. McGee's got his second basket of the night.
It really balances out the backcourt when McGee is able to provide points inside. I mean, that's big.
Here's Porter. That shot, no good.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity, gone awry.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Suns, Devin Booker out there with MP. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Smith in at the 4-man spot. Back to MP. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Wall against MP. Here's the teardrop, and scoring inside is Wall.
That's just smart shot selection by John Wall. I mean, he knows the floater is the right tool for the job in that situation.
MP shot is off.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
And it's Green missing.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
The Rockets trail. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Pass to Strus. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
MP against Wall. Ooh, it's stolen away. Here's Strus. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
It's Bridges on the wing. He's covered by Tate. And here's MP from outside. Second shot opportunity. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Rockets. Crowder, he's checked in for Smith.
Substitution for the Suns, Jay Crowder.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Outside Wall with the drive. And the big finish by Wall.
Well, that's a nice drive by Wall. He is still one of the fastest players in the league with the ball in his hand.
Pass to Ayton. Oh, they get a hand on it. Gets the bucket and the foul. That's on Mikal Bridges. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight. And all the steals we've seen, a result of that aggressiveness.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Now here's Bridges. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. MP buried from 15 feet out. MP's got 22. Houston has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Timeout called the Rockets. Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, John Wall.
He's been unguardable in this one, getting whatever he wants out there. He's just simply putting the
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the Rockets coach had some advice for the team over the last break. He complimented the three-point shooting. He said, quote, "It's one thing to get the look, it's another to bury it. I believe in you guys. I think you've got this game on lock. Let's go out there and let's take this. Guys."
Allie, thank you.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Tate passes to Wall. Going inside, uses the glass on the layup. He's got 21.
Hey, there's no question in his mind. Wall should be the guy taking every big shot for him. That's his attitude and his confidence level.
Now here's Bridges. Crowder, pass to MP. 1:41 left in the game. 6 to shoot. Bridges finds MP. Knocks it down from distance. MP's got 7 points for the quarter.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Ball no good. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. The drive by MP. And there's Ayton on the assist by MP. And neither side able to take control of this game.
Yeah, at this rate, it's going to come down to a photo finish.
Here's Wall. Oh, rejected by Ayton. Out of bounds, Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession. And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Outside Wall. Shoots over Ayton. Bridges outside. Drives to the hoop. Yeah!
It's been great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Here's Wall. And it's in. And that one brings them within one.
Having a whole lot of trouble dealing with Wall. He's been a problem.
And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
The turnaround jumper. The shot misses. And Phoenix the other way now. For three, Bridges. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the paint. Good work defensively by Crowder. Tate against MP, and they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Now a timeout called by Houston. They're behind by one. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what do you think?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in the game.
9 seconds left in the fourth. Outside Wall. And he drills the triple.
John Wall wants the ball in these situations. A prime-time player who knows how to deliver.
And the Suns call time here. All right, guys, what's your take?
They're in a tough spot. Barely enough time to run the catch and shoot.
And Booker puts up a deep three. Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off the mark. And so it's the Rockets who come out on top here. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
They say that my flow too much, and I got them racks in my pants, and on my walk, my brody don't go too much, and he won't make with that, so you better not talk. We play with the too much, thank God he ain't find me the music, I feel like a star. They calling me on too much, cause I leveled up, I'm brand new, and I feel like a boss. I'm finally a boss, do it alone so there's no one to cross. Young and was hungry and scared of the dog. Daddy, he gone cause he real like a boss. I spend it all cause I feel like a boss. I'm frying, we getting some more. You burn that bridge, then you lost. Labels they calling, I guess I'm a boss. I can never get time cause I'm playing for the spot. Remember on them days we was posted by the block. Brody got paid, he was staying with a that's me and him the same, try to range with no top. Praying for the block, I was praying for my pops. Still miss tops cause he's all alone. They was staying in my socks and before he stopped, let the rain gonna drop. For the slot, I don't ever hug, get him. I don't love dubs, got the blues in my pocket before I go broke, man. Yeah, bring it. They all been asking when he gonna drop, but like I said, hit you in your top. He hot. fly. Came up from nothing, put on for the block. I just been wishing that day for my pops, so I just been praying I'll make it on top. This for them days I ain't make it on time. Mama could smart, cause she finally proud. Remember my was running real wild, we made it we out of the draw. They say that my flow too much, and I got them racks in my pants and my walk. My brody don't go too much, and he won't make so you better not talk. We play with the much, thank God y'all found me the music, I feel like a star. He calling me old too much, cause I love it up, I'm hearing when I feel like a boss. I'm finally a boss.
How you playing it, been in the air, don't know what I'm landing. I'm not romantic, got my cheat, I'm tired of waiting. 30K.
On board the Contra Del Mar, Jay Harrington 12 shows off their catch and release action, baby. Bringing in that fresh fish of the day and serving it up with the jam. Oh, yeah.
And here were the Bulls arriving earlier at the arena with a big game on the road awaiting. And with
good evening to you.
Yeah, I love this game. That was a good report. Thank you. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there at the DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Suns, Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. Booker and Bridges are the wings. And it's MP in at the point guard position. And with the postseason looming, Greg, any change in approach for the playoff contenders?
Goal number one is health. Outside of that, you're looking at seeding, trying to fine-tune, and just getting dialed in for what could be a long road.
So the Chicago Bulls able to put up the first points on the board. Williams lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
A 3 from MP. Hands it from downtown.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
DeRozan scanning the floor. Shoots over Bridges, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
They get it back. No good from Booker.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Bean passes the ball. And the rejection by Ayton.
Outstanding shot blocker. DeAndre Ayton off his feet in a hurry to send it back.
Here's MP. Missed inside.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Suns have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
Now, when Lonzo Ball entered the league in 2017, Greg, there were major questions about his shooting. And he struggled, of course, during his rookie year.
Yeah, and shooting 30% from deep and under 50% at the line. But credit to Lonzo. He's put major work into his stroke, getting that free throw percentage to over 75% during his 4th year in the league. And his three-point numbers, they've also improved greatly.
We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you got to love that energy.
Now here's DeRozan. 17 points in his last outing. Booker against Levine. Kicks it out to MP. No good. That would have tied it.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And the check by Levine.
Boy, what a thing of beauty by DeMar DeRozan. His eyes are up. He locates his teammate. Just so pretty.
And the Suns call their first time out of the game. They beat the Bulls during their last encounter in Chicago.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
Certainly something to keep an eye on. We'll see how the rotations go this time out. Every night it seems to be different.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. JaVale McGee's checked in for 8. Frank Kaminsky comes in for Crowder. And it's Johnson in for Mikal Bridges. Here's Caruso. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. To the paint, stolen by McGee. White against Booker. On the wing, MP. Here's Kaminsky. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Now here's DeRozan. And that one, good.
I think I can make the case that DeMar DeRozan finishes through contact like a big man. This guy is tremendous at end-one opportunities.
Landry Shamet's checked in for Phoenix.
And at times, it just feels like DeRozan is still underappreciated. Receives a lot of criticism for what he doesn't do and not enough credit for what he does.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
And DeRozan throws it down.
Boy, how effortless does DeMar DeRozan make those slams look? This guy glides to the rim and makes it look easy.
Here's MP. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. 7 points for MP.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Caruso kicks to DeRozan. There's the drive. Here's Bradley. Lays it up off the glass.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. 6-point game. Nails the baby hook. 9 points for MP.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Up top, DeRozan. He's guarded by Johnson. Johnson against DeRozan. With 2 seconds left. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Bulls lead by 4. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
So for Chicago right now, we've got Bradley, DeRozan out there with Derek Jones. Then it's White, and it's Caruso in at the point. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Alden.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Rockets delivered quite a performance. He tallied 25 points and drained a few from downtown. That kind of performance has to add to his confidence. Kevin, we'll see if he can find different ways to dominate again.
Nice work, David. Thank you. Greg, he did some fantastic things in that one. He made a huge impact.
And I look for him to try and repeat that performance here tonight. I really do.
Well, I think they're going to need it. This team looks completely different when he's raised his game.
Here's Caruso after the made shot from MP. Jones kicks to White. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. From outside the arc. And they get it back. Bradley against Saric. It's stolen by Saric. Here's the break. Pass to Smith. And it's slammed in by Smith.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible. And what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
Here's Levine after the made shot from MP. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. The Suns making a switch here. Crowder's checked in. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
Booker the pass to MP. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
MP against Ball. Passes it to Levine. And stolen by MP. Stolen by Ball. White dishes to Vucevic. Williams trying to break free. Vucevic with the bucket.
Well, Nikola Vucevic can score against excellent defense. That is a good finish in close.
Bridges finds MP. Pulls it from the elbow. That shot off. And the Bulls going the other way now. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter.
And with Kobe White, you hate to see him settle. He's best when going at the rim. The defense wins if he takes that mid-range jumper.
Now, MP. Following the miss by Lonzo Ball from deep.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
And it's Vucevic missing. And Greg with Kobe White, he's a solid shooter, but teams have keyed in on him.
I just want to see him more in attack mode. He's a solid finisher when he gets in there, and it could take his game to the next level.
Now, Booker, after the missed 3 from Vucevic, just 4 to shoot. MP, no good. The kick out to Ball. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Now, Zach LaVine is a solid passer. This guy entered the league as a point guard, puts it on the money there.
Timeout called. The Suns. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Well, what did them in was all the missed free throws. It could have been a much different outcome.
I thought the frustration at the line was evident, and it makes it easy on the defense when you're not capitalizing once they put you at the free throw line.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Suns. Kaminsky comes in for Crowder. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for the Bulls. Kaminsky kicks to MP. Pass to Bridges. Back to MP. Phoenix, no good that time either. Chicago leading. LaVine feeling it out a bit. Inside. Rebounded by Kaminsky. Suns have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Ball against MP. On the wing, MP. Booker in the corner. Back to MP. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
LaVine can't hit. That will count. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that'll do. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. MP's really making a difference here.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
Boy, he's been aggressive looking for his shot. Remarkable effort on the offensive end in that first half.
Up it forward. They'll have Bridges and Crowder. MP is out there with Booker, and it's Ayton in at the center position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Knocks it loose, and stolen by MP for the lead. And it's Ayton missing. And Chicago shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Levine can't hit.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Booker the bounce pass. MP, no good.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
And there's the pass to Vucevic. No good with the triple. Suns have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive schemes.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
Booker the pass to MP. They get it back. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul. Sharge checked in for Jay Crowder. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And Levine, here we go.
Well, so dangerous, Levine. Can shoot the spot-up jumper from deep as well as put it on the deck.
MP against Ball. MP dishes to Sharge. Booker with no one around hits the three-point bomb. Booker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside, Ball. And Levine with the slam.
Such a big-time athlete. Levine makes the hardest moves look easy.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Here's Ball. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. Ball, the pass to DeRozan. Pass to Levine. 6 to shoot. Pulls it up. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Suns leading. Stolen by Levine.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Outside, Ball. Launches it. And Zach LaVine hits from deep. Levine's got 9.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Yeah, his shot selection iffy at best tonight. A lot of forced, contested shots in this game. He'll be...
Substitution
with a different look. Andre Ayton's checked in for JaVale McGee. Crowder comes in for Sharge. Bridges, he's checked in for Johnson. And MP subbed in for Landry Shamet.
I just have so much respect for how Jay Crowder plays the game. This guy works so hard for every single minute he's out there, and you love seeing that.
And it's tied up with that one. For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. So for Chicago right now, Vucevic is out there with Williams. Then it's Ball. Then it's DeRozan. And it's Caruso in at the 2-guard spot. And it's good for 2.
Well, doing what he does best. DeMar DeRozan hits the afterburner on the drive, catches the defense flat-footed.
MP up top. He's covered by Ball. Here's MP, buried from 15 feet out. MP's got the game tied up here for the Suns. The Bulls have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Ball dishes to DeRozan. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Here's MP. That one a little long.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
DeRozan against Bridges. Pass to Caruso. Over Ayton. Caruso, no good. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. And that one's good, Ayton.
DeAndre Ayton, unafraid in the big moment. Nice delivery.
The Bulls have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Ball against Booker. Ball kicks to Vucevic. Over Ayton. And it's Vucevic missing.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
Crowder finds Booker. Bridges outside. Pass to Ayton. 5 on the clock. Trying to get open is Crowder. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by MP.
Well, DeAndre Ayton should own the paint. Nice touch there.
Chicago calls timeout. They're down by 2. 1:44 left in the 4th quarter. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant.
Levine's checked in for Alex Caruso. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. He said, guys, we don't want to play hero ball. We don't want to take threes that aren't there. There are better options when you run the offense all the way through. Evan will see if they can make that adjustment.
Okay, David, thanks. MP's shot is good. MP's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, Devin Booker is known as a scorer, but this guy will find you if you're open.
To the inside. Here's Vucevic, and he can't bank that one in. Suns moving the ball around, and he makes that one. And now it's a 3-point Suns lead.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Ball with a wide open look. No good. The Suns go the other way with it. The drive by MP. Good. There's 57 seconds left in the 4th. Outside ball. Here's Vucevic. And the rejection by Ayton. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. Vucevic to the pass to Levine. Ball from long range. It falls. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
A 3 from MP. Cans the 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Chicago calls timeout. They're behind by 5. 24 seconds left to play here in the 4th. MP against Ball. Here's Vucevic. And it's Ayton with the rebound. And here's Bridges. They'll bring it up for the Suns. And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul. Fourth team.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Number 11.
And he does get the second one. And that increases their lead to 6. And here are the Bulls now. Three-pointer. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul. 15 foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Number 11.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. 5 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. There's Thomas with the three. Good. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another. When it matters most, doing what had to be done, and to send these fans home happy.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long.
Okay, I've got to ask, is there anything you can't do on offense?
I'm sure Coach can give you a whole list of things I need to work on.
Oh, come on, MP. Don't be so modest.
Look, no, I'm being serious. I'm never satisfied. I've got strengths and weaknesses like everybody else, but even the strengths, you can't take those for granted or your skills start to atrophy. So you got to work on everything all the time.
All right, fair enough, fair enough. Thanks for your time, MP.
Yeah, thank you, John.
They say that my flow too much, and I got them racks in my pants, and
Exiting through the wreck with Booker T. 33 steals the ball, pushes the pace, and shovels the pass by the defender's face. Playing two-way all day. Vote now for your top play of the week and assist one of them into the finalist spot for top play of season 4. I'll be back next week to choose your final contender. And hey, get your best play on 2.
And those will be our starters. Some intriguing matchup. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Allie, it's all.
Brian Deere and...
Indeed, they are hungry, Allie. Thank you. So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Devin Booker out there with MP. And it's Bridges in at the 3. And for Sacramento, Rashawn Holmes is out there with Chimezie Metu. Then there's Barnes. Then it's Terrence Davis. And it's Fox in at the 1 spot. And these are 2 young teams, rare for youth to be served in this league. But, Grant, you didn't seem to have any trouble back in your day, partner.
Well, B.A., I played 4 years at Duke, so I came in right away ready to contribute. And that's right. I was fortunate enough to make the All-Star team in my rookie season, too. So I came in ready.
Now here's Barnes. Pass to Metu. Back to Holmes. And the layup is good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you got to bring much faster help than that.
Bridges passes to MP. Lets it fly. Offensive board. Crowder. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
At the line.
And you talk about a culture builder. Jay Crowder is a guy who is not content with losing ball games. He's a competitor, and that rubs off on his teammates.
And Fox powers it home.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
And Davis gets it to go. The Suns have gone 1 of 4 to start. MP with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Pass to Bridges. Here's MP. Outside Booker. Just 5 on the clock. MP shot is off.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Fox, the pass to Holmes. And count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line.
Man, what focus. I mean, the hoop and the harm. Incredible.
When we're looking at Rashawn Holmes, I mean, the first thing that sticks out is his energy. When he's out there, he doesn't stop working.
Bridges passes to MP. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Well, it wasn't a pretty start for him, but now he's got a bucket to build on.
Here's Fox. And a missed layup. And Holmes is a solid rotational piece, whether starting or coming off the bench. Chris, he is really effective.
He really uses his length to his advantage and feasting on any chance to score inside. I love the hunger he plays with, too.
And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist from Crowder.
So great awareness being shown by Crowder. Spotted the open man and made a fantastic dish.
Fox against MP. From 12 feet. And it's Fox missing.
Oh, I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers, oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
Now here's Booker. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. From deep, MP knocks down the long J. MP's got 5 points.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Time called here. The Kings decide to talk it over.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Well, the defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
Who wants a free T-shirt? Make some noise!
And the Kings will go for a different look here. Thompson, he's checked in for Holmes. Bagley comes in for Metu. Williams is checked in for Barnes, and Ramsey is subbed in for Davis. And the Suns will go for a different look here. McGee, he's checked in for Ayton. Kaminsky comes in for Crowder. Johnson, he's checked in for Bridges. And it's Shamet in for Devin Booker. Johnson passes to MP. Back to Johnson. On the wing, MP. No good on the triple.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Few players in the NBA have the burst that Fox does. He's so explosive when attacking the rim.
And that one good.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
The Kings leading. Down low. Here's Fox. Banked it in off the glass. Give him 8 points now.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the Rock inside and convert.
Again, the Suns good for 2. And Sacramento has possession. Thompson outside. Fox outside. With the teardrop. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
Well, to deal with the bigger defenders in the NBA, Fox had to learn the floater. I mean, as you can see, he learned it pretty well.
Johnson passes to MP. To the inside, McGee. Sacramento grabs the miss.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Fox with the ball. 10 points for him. Here's the floater. And he takes it up and lays it in. Fox has got 12.
Evolving right before our eyes. When Fox puts it all together, it's so fun to watch.
Now here's MP. Here's Kaminsky. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's De'Aaron Fox making highlights for Sacramento. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
They've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far, working it down low a lot and getting high percentage looks.
They've also had a good start tonight hitting the mid-range jumper.
They've got Alex Lynn. Kenrich Williams is out there with Marvin Bagley. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Ramsey in at the 2. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. The Suns making a switch here. Smith's checked in.
But what you love about Fox is the edge he plays with, a competitive, aggressive player who feels like he can take on anybody.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Bulls was tremendous. He had a 29-point assist and also played lockdown defense. His fingerprints were all over this game. He is front and center in their playoff chase. He wants to be the guy that carries them into the postseason. Send it back to you.
Great work. Thanks for that. And there's always the chance of a carryover effect into tonight's game.
I wouldn't put it past him, but it's tough to have back-to-back performances like that.
Yeah, well, he made it look easy last time out. I mean, he's in sync from the get-go. We'll see, though, if he can replicate that rhythm tonight. I mean, on the passing end of so many of these, this time Fox is set up for the finish. And
Phoenix calls timeout. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Kings. That one in Sacramento.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall, there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
For Sacramento. Thompson, he's checked in for Lynn, and it's Metu in for Bagley. And the Suns will go for a different look here. Ayton, he's checked in for Šarić. Crowder comes in for Smith. Bridges, he's checked in for Johnson. And MP is subbed in for Shamet. All right, Grant, in the name of player development, if you've got a young team that's effectively out of the playoffs, do you scale back minutes for the veterans, even if they're playing well?
I would think so. Obviously, if the playoffs aren't in the picture, it's giving that remaining part of the season a chance for you young players to learn what the NBA is all about. So giving them more chances to play, resting the veterans, might be the smart move. Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
That one's off. So the Kings making a change here. Williams is checked in. McGee, he's checked in for the Suns. No good on the second free throw.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Oh, this is McGee's role. He's out here to defend and stifle shooters whenever he can.
The Suns making a switch here. Kaminsky's checked in. Pass to Metu. Inside, here's Williams. 2 points. That one goes. And the Kings lead by 16.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Booker finds MP. Free throw line jumper. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron. MP's got 5 points now this quarter. Williams against MP. Now here's Williams. Defense right on him. Here's Davis. Offensive rebound, Kings.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? No excuse letting him roam that freely on the glass.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Ooh, McGee with the block. Outside Booker. Back to MP for three. He nails it. That's his fifth make in 11 tries.
His three-point game is heating up. That's his second three of the quarter. Third overall.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Davis drives in and finished off by Davis.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. From deep, MP on target from range.
3 points.
MP's got 16.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
The basket looks as big as the ocean right now. I mean, that's how easy he's making it look.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings going into the break up 12. They put... And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, it's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, slicing through the gap. In the defense, I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
And so in the game for the Suns, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. MP is out there with Devin Booker, and it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. De'Aaron Fox has upped his scoring average every single season. He said, quote, "It's just continuing to stay in attack mode early and often. I feel like no matter who it is, I can get to the basket. Once you see the ball go in a couple of times, it definitely helps to shoot jumpers after that, guys."
That jump shot is the final piece, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks.
Well, the versatile skill set of Harrison Barnes can be such a difference maker. Whatever you need from him, he can give it to you. He's able to fill in those little gaps on the floor.
MP shot is off.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Barnes with it. Now guarded by Crowder. Barnes, it's good. And the Kings lead by 13. And when it comes to Harrison Barnes being a glue guy, his stat sheet really says it all, Chris.
Well, that's right. It's a bit of everything. That includes rebounds, perimeter, shooting, even assists. The team wants a guy like him.
Gets the 3 ball to go. MP's got 19 points.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Now a timeout by Sacramento. Looking at the modern game, Grant, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the arc, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing.
Bagley's checked in for the Kings. Ramsey comes in for Davis. Johnson, he's checked in for the Suns. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
They're on target from the start of the half. I mean, they're moving well. They're getting some good shots. That makes them 3 for 4 from the field since halftime.
Here's Fox driving inside, and Fox powers it home.
Come on, you talk about resiliency. I mean, Fox felt the contact but refused to back down.
Lynn's checked in for Holmes. Checks in for the Suns. Smith comes in for Crowder. Free throw's good for Fox.
You got to respect the agility of De'Aaron Fox. He's so quick up and down the floor. He can slice right through the defense.
Here's Booker. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Booker's got 10.
They made the most of their halftime adjustments. They're shooting 80% so far in the second half.
And it's Fox with the jam.
He's considered one of the quickest guys in the game. Fox, he really hurts defenses on these takes.
Another thing about De'Aaron Fox's speed that you have to respect are his fast hands.
He never hesitates to punch the ball hands. Striking at the ball any chance he gets. You got to keep it tight.
Here's Ramsey. Booker defending. Pass to Bagley. 4 on the clock. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And looking at Marvin Bagley, the talent is evident. A big man that can go out and get you a double-double any night. Plays with just an infectious energy, too.
So the Kings making a change here. Williams is checked in.
Yeah, well, not many players were sought after as much as Bagley when he was coming out of high school. I mean, just about every big-time college had him on their radar.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
When it comes to Bagley, one question mark I have is his health. And if he might be injury-prone, Grant.
Well, the good news, BA, for him is that he's young. Hopefully he's able to shake off these nagging injuries. Let's face it, the more he's on the court, the more confidence he'll gain.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Kings. And a change for the Suns. McGee's checked in. And Chris, after about a year where fans weren't allowed in arenas, you think players have a greater appreciation for the energy they bring to the proceedings?
Of course. I think the fans have a greater appreciation. I think the players, I think the referees, I think everyone. You know, the difference between a packed house and an empty arena, that's a big difference. And so the energy of a crowd, man, it's a
Booker finds MP. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 3 assists tonight.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Fox outside. Pass to Williams. No luck on that one. Now the Suns take it the other way. And following this one, they'll take on the Timberwolves in Minnesota. It's the second game of 3 on the road. And here's MP from outside. Here's McGee. Offensive rebound. And another shot. And at last, they get one to fall. McGee's got 6.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
From 13, Williams misses. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
MP, that one's good.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Lynn. Here's Fox. And it's good for 2. Fox has got 8 here in this quarter.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The Kings have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Outside, Williams. And here's Fox. Oh, McGee with the block. MP outside. And so it's Sacramento with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got Kendrick Williams. Rashawn Holmes is out there with Chimezie Metu. Then it's Terrence Davis. And it's Fox in at the 1. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Right wing. Clock at 6. And he lays it up and in. Fox has got 36 points.
Oh, and look at the strength of Fox. Amazing how he maintains control despite getting roughed up a little bit.
Pass to Crowder. Back to MP. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
The Kings leading. Here's Fox. Shoots over Booker. And it's Fox missing. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. MP outside. Jacks up a 3. And Holmes pulls it down. Holmes has got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside, Williams. Pass to Metu. Fox outside. Phoenix grabs the miss. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track. And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
This is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
Now a timeout by Sacramento. The Kings making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, guys, I was able to listen in on the Kings head coach talk to his team during the break. He loves what he's seeing from their perimeter offense. He told the team, quote, keep shooting. It's working for us. Let's bring this home. Back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Back to Holmes. Three-pointer, Fox. And they recover it. Pass to Metu. Now here's Barnes. Now Fox. Let's go with a 3. And Ayton pulls it down.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
From deep, MP. He buries it from 3. MP's got 16 in the second half.
Oh, my word. This is a shooting exhibition. A 3-point barrage for him.
And it's Fox missing.
Things can turn around in a hurry. I mean, can't they? Last quarter, he was lights out. All of a sudden, nothing. He wants the ball. They want him to have the ball. And as usual, he comes through in the clutch.
Ayton against Fox. To stop the drought. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Fox has got 38 points.
So calm and collected in the big spots. Fox, he relishes being the guy to take huge shots for this team.
Booker finds MP. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. And the Suns lead by 2.
He's done so much damage from beyond the arc. And he's still hitting those big shots.
Right when they need it the most. Seems like he's getting all his points from behind the arc.
Davis can't hit.
Even for a player who's not a 3-point specialist, I mean, that's a shot you got to knock down.
Booker, the pass to MP. Here's Ayton. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Now it's a 4-point Suns lead.
and just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
Oh, man, so unselfish. He's doing a great job creating for others and making pinpoint passes.
Crowder goes in. Soft touch off the glass.
The crunch time bucket by Crowder. You love that confidence.
Here's Fox.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
Yeah, it's quite unlikely, but we've seen crazy things happen.
MP outside. Launches it. Rebound by the Kings. Fox up top. He's guarded by Bridges. They retain possession. It falls! And now they trail by just 4. Here's Booker. And so they foul intentionally. McGee, he's checked in for the Suns. Phoenix calls timeout. They're ahead by 4. 41 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter.
Phoenix timeout. It's T-shirt finale.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow, so impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
De'Aaron Fox. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5.
2 shots.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Jumping on the chance to up their lead at the line.
Timeout called. Sacramento. They trail by 6. There's 39 seconds left in the final quarter.
And make some noise. It's T-shirt time.
.36 seconds left in the final quarter.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
De'Aaron Fox.
Awful display for him.
That's his third.
You know he's going to keep working to try to turn it around.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker.
At this point of his career, he knows he is a hustler, an energy guy who uses his athleticism to his advantage.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
You're right. They desperately need a bucket, and every second matters.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Good on the first, and that brings him within 5.
At the line for your Kings, De'Aaron Fox taking 2 shots.
Both shots good from the strike. Time called here. The Suns decide to talk it over. They're ahead by 4. 23 seconds left in the fourth.
All right, look who's coming out onto the court. Come on, get loud for your 9-1-6 crew.
And it's the Suns with the ball.
Kings foul.
They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game. Timeout call. Sacramento. They're down by 6. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the fourth.
Who wants a T-shirt?
Here's Davis. To the middle. From 7 feet. Oh, great D that time from MP.
He hasn't been able to find any kind of groove this quarter. I mean, it seems like he's been running on fumes since halftime.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
This guy may be the steal in the 2015 draft. Devin Booker was the 13th pick overall, and Books developed into an all-star guard, someone who can be the face of a franchise.
MP outside. Goes up on the wing. And that one's long. So the Suns win it. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Chris Webber, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching tonight's game on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
You face some criticism online, especially on Twitter, by some who say you care more about scoring than winning games. Now, how do you respond to those criticisms?
Look, anyone who says that doesn't know me. That's ignorance on their part. And I don't have time to deal with ignorant people. I only care about people who got my back. You understand me? People who since been there since the beginning. If coach is on me, if my family is on me, then I'll worry about it. But otherwise, I could just care less.
But do you think this perception of you influences the way you're covered in the press?
I mean, you're asking me about it, aren't you? So yeah, it obviously does. But I focus on the people in this locker room. That's all I care about, Frank.
They say that my flow too much, and I got them racks in my pants, and if on my walk, my brody don't go too much, and he won't make with that, so you better not talk. We play with the too much, thank God he ain't find me the music, I feel like a star. They calling me on too much, cause I leveled up, I'm brand new, and I feel like a boss. I'm finally a boss, do it alone, so there's no one to cross. Youngin' was hungry and scared of the dog, daddy he gone, cause he real like a boss.
Can't get distracted trying to live my life with them. I'm a prodigy, they say they proud of me. And honestly, I gotta be, cause there's a gotta be. Shooting for a higher self, a higher frequency. And you don't gotta touch me, I can feel your energy. I'm going all the way. Drove through the rain. When it gets hard. I'll never lose.
so don't be needy.
My cool inside this room. I'll never lose my
I like it. Great choice.
One last interactive question before we wrap up the show, and this one is a freebie.
So, if you're playing My GM or My League, which team are you making a trade for? Is it the Lakers, the Sixers, the Kings, or other? That's a tough one.
Remember, there is no wrong answer. That's it for us this week. Enjoy that VC.
And make sure to check us out on social media.
Clouds passing high over the 10th Avenue Bridge. And nothing.
Kevin, thank you very much. Well,
good point. No pressure, DA. Thank you. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Hop it forward. They'll have Bridges and Crowder. Evan Booker out there with MP. And it's Ayton in at the 5. And for Minnesota, Russell in the backcourt with Beasley to his side. Then there's Towns. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Vanderbilt in at the power forward position. And MP recently adding a new accolade to his record, winning his first ever Player of the Week award.
Well, he really earned it with the way he's been playing. And if you keep delivering that kind of play, I'm sure he'll win many more. And Anthony Edwards, the top pick of 2020, not the most polished player early on, but his ceiling is through the roof.
So many top picks come in ready to play, Greg. Edwards a part of a class that needed more time, though.
Yeah, the talent is clearly there. And don't forget the pandemic cutting the college careers of many of the 2020 draftees short. Edwards, though, has all the tools to be an incredible wing player.
Now, here is Russell. Pass to Towns. Over Booker. Towns, no luck. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Passes it to MP. And Booker kicks to MP.